What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Godlike Statues, where we do live unboxings, statue review, and statue talk. Today, we're doing the review of the Prime 1 Blitzway Ellen Ripley. This piece has been just begging to come home. For some reason, I just haven't pulled the trigger quite yet. I finally did, thanks to the collector Angel Luna for selling this to me. I really appreciate that. Is this statue worth the value? It runs about 1,100 bucks. Is it worth it? Let's find out. All right, guys, here we go. So this is the exclusive version of Ripley from Premium Blitzway. So let's start off with what you get with the exclusive. So you do get this pretty epic alien egg with the face hugger coming out. The detail that Prime 1 puts into these pieces are next to none and kind of has that wet look to it, you know? And I can really appreciate that. I really love the paint job on the alien egg. It's pretty epic, actually. Looks real clean. I do have the aliens logo right there in the front. This is pretty big. I'll do some measurements for you too in the description. You can kind of take a look at it. So very cool. And here we go. So on Ripley herself, let's start at the base here and just kind of go over it. They got these piping here around the elevator. You can kind of see like the the kind of alien goo kind of all over the place, which is kind of cool. And I'm gonna kind of spin this guy around and kind of see everything here. It kind of has that elevator, look to it, which is really cool. Um, this is the battery compartment for the light up feature that we'll go over in just a minute. It takes 3 AAA's. That's the battery size. I'm kind of spin this guy around again. It's got the kind of the tendrils and things hanging off, and you can kind of see on the base there, they're all over the place. Let's go through, kind of see how that works. And here's the metal grating on the side of the elevator. You can really see the weathering. Someone's been, grabbing a hold of it and walking down or whatever. It's super cool how they did this. What's really neat about this particular piece is that this is actually metal. So that's really cool they did that. Let's get some right on there. And here's some more tube and piping. Here's the actual button to light up the base. And you can see how the elevator shaft lights up. And there's something very special about the base that we'll go over here. Let me spin this guy around a little bit. See if I can capture this on camera. It's going to be kind of tough. And it is kind of tough because of the ceiling that you can kind of see there. If you notice that it's an actual elevator shaft going down, I think what they did was they used mirrors reflecting back and forth to kind of give that imagery of it's a big tunnel going down, which is an epic scene in the film. There's some more lights on the base. You can kind of get a good idea. Very bright. Looks super cool. Did a good job with that. Excuse me. Let's go with the sneakers here. This is one thing that kind of bothered me a little bit, but it's supposed to say Reebok from the original film, and that's okay because I understand the licensing. But when I saw that, I was like, oh man, it's just not quite the same, but I do understand. And her shoes, they're weathered, and they're an exact replica of the film. I actually bought up the actual shoes that Reebok sells and looked at them, and they look spot on. I love how it says Ripley right there, though. That's super cool. And she does have mixed media, so I did notice that. See here on the hand leg there, she's got a bunch of zippers, and I think all of these actually work. You can move them in and out, which is cool. And there's her pouch full of equipment, and this is also mixed media there, and it kind of wraps around her t-shirt. She's got her kind of bandolier of grenades and more straps. It's kind of like her vest that she put on in the movie. And here's the pulse rifle There's the LED meter right there. You kind of see that going through, and there's her hand holding it. And there's the flamethrower. In the original film, that she had these taped together on both sides. It does come with a strap to tape these together. I just hadn't because it has an adhesive that you can wrap around. I was like, well, I'm not going to really do that. So, but I do have it, so it does come with that. It's another feature. Super cool, and I know Aliens fan will know what this is up here. This is the locator that was hooked onto Newt, so she could find her. And they added that detail. I thought was super cool. And her shirt fabric, it is fabric. It's got weathering, dirt all over it. You can kind of take a good look at that. The weapons and just kind of how it comes together there. Super clean. So anytime I look at a movie piece, it's got to have the likeness. So if it doesn't have the likeness of the character, then it's a no-go for me. Take a look at her likeness. She kind of has sweat beating down her forehead. The hair is sculpted, it's not mixed media. And there's a scar from the movie that's on her. There you can see it all glistening off of her. And you guys tell me, what do you think of the likeness? Post in the comments below if you think this looks like Ellen Ripley. This is a fantastic statue. I've been wanting it for a while, and I kept contemplating, and it's just back and forth, and finally I pulled the trigger. This is just a great piece. I think of all the mixed media and the sculpt, the super cool base. I did forget one feature here too. On the bottom are the flares, and this actually opens up, and the flares are inside. From the movie, as she was dropping flares as she walked. So that's another cool feature you can get with it. I mean, you guys tell me, what do you think of the likeness on this? Back out just a little bit there. Get a good idea. I think it looks fantastic. I'm trying to find things that are wrong because I don't like giving statues a perfect score. It would have been nice to have her sneakers say Reebok. I mean, that's not a major thing but for Aliens fans, it's something that we notice. I noticed too that on her arms, they're not polystone. They're like a different material, and it matches still so well with the lighting. Because I thought they were a little bit of a mixed match at first, but you can see the lighting. When it's lit up, with lights on it, you can see that it's just spot on. It really is. I think they had to do that because of her holding the weapons in each hand. If they had it as polystone, it may have broken off over time or something. But you can see like the veins in her hands and just how well that's done. Even there, you can see, I mean, it's just painted so well. One thing Prime 1 does not miss in is their paint job. They do such a great job with that. Side profile maybe of her. Coming this way. Okay, just take a really good look at the mixed media and just how well it's done. It took so much time to make sure this was done correctly. I can really appreciate that. I might grab something to tie on there, but something not adhesive. The one it comes with is like a kind of an elastic band that goes around it, but then it has an elastic, it has a, adhesive that you would stick so that way it stays together. But I think I may just find something different because I want to save that and not use it. Put it back in the box. What a great piece by Prime 1. I'm going to give this statue a 10 out of 10. I'm trying to find things that are wrong with this. I think the only thing for me is that, man, if this would have been 1/3, it would have been perfect, but it goes along very well with the thing I'm doing. So this is an amazing statue from Premium Blitzway. This is the Premium Blitzway Ellen Ripley. And there you have it, guys. Prime 1 Blitzway Ellen Ripley. Man, this is such a fantastic statue with the incredible base, the unique features on it, the light up, the mixed media, and then that portrait is just spot on for me. I really love like the sweating, glistening effect that she has, like she was coming out of the elevator. Just what an epic piece. I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10. If you're on the fence about this one, this is one to pick up for sure. It's an amazing piece by Prime 1. Comment below and let me know what you think of this piece and if you're picking it up. I will see you on the next one. Stay godlike.